Previously on Dungeon Punks.
This game wants to kill you.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks, Return to Dinosaur Island. I'm Stu Popp, your Dino Master and Podcast Dad. And with me, once again, are our Dino Island dyers, probably. I don't know what to call it. I don't have a good group name for
Victims.
The Dino Island doomed.
With me once again are my victims.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne. No, it's all good.
The Cretaceous casualties.
Oh, love that name. That should be a band name, honestly. Let's start a band. Or that could be our agency name because we're all graphic designers. We'll just quit our jobs to do it. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Had a little snack break, a little cup of water. Feeling good. Big John's feeling pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm Kirk. I'm still somehow playing Theodore Teddy Hawthorne III.
And I'm Phil Cieplak. I am dead.
But soon to be returning as another character. We're not just making you sit here while we record an entire episode.
Yeah, Phil's just going to sit here for the next hour in silence.
On the other hand, I am Taylor Ramone, and I have two characters. I am both a baby dinosaur named Puppy and a survivalist named Bobert, who has remained on the island and who Big John is searching for.
Phil will have died 3 times by the end of this episode, and Taylor will have another character, another new character.
Just start stacking.
Taylor's had just all the sheets.
I start taking Phil's characters. This is mine
that's
now.
me now.
Yeah. Sorry, Phil.
So when last we left off, Bobert had just rescued Teddy out of a river, and they were following the sound and sight of a bunch of helicopters, perhaps owned by Teddy, that seemed to be going in the direction of hunting dinosaurs, but which Teddy was assuring Bobert was a rescue. Mm-hmm. And Big John and his baby velociraptor Puppy were in the middle of a field with a stampeding herd of many different species of dinosaurs bearing down on them, being chased by said helicopters. Who would like to go first?
I think we could go because all we can really do is look for an opening and not get trampled.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that would be like a run, but we're still looking, or if there's something else we can do. Like, what's take my hand again?
Hold on to your butt.
Oh, maybe hold on to your
Take
butt.
my hand, you could use
It's like to assist, right?
to assist Puppy, maybe, to escape.
We do
from
get
the stampede.
+1 if we take each other's hands.
So if we hold
Already
hands while
rolls.
we're running.
Yeah.
My hand?
A tiny,
So
tiny
if you want to
dinosaur
try and
hand.
grab Puppy to help them run, you get a +1 on your take my hand roll, and then Puppy will roll the actual run roll.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, I'll hold on to Puppy's little
We
class.
both get +1.
So I think this is a roll plus fit.
Okay.
+1 on this.
Okay, both of us?
Yep.
Oh, heck yes. That I have a -1, so with the +1, that is a 10.
Great.
I got an 11.
Yeah, you both run sort of to a new area away, like a sort of running diagonally away from this stampede. I'll tell you what that new area is.
One of the reasons why I love Puppy is that Big John can talk to himself, and it's seen as totally normal because you have a pet, and that's what you do when you have a cat. You just talk to yourself all the time, but it's like you're talking to the cat.
Correct.
And when Puppy responds, it does sound like it's trying to say something back to you, almost like when cats respond, or like when a dog goes like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr," and you're like, it doesn't mean anything.
And you just start meowing back.
Yeah.
So I think you're running, and you can actually see on the edge of this sort of grassy field area, there is an aviary, and you can run into that.
Oh shit, more dino birds.
I'm going to look to Puppy, but I'm also going to look up because there's helicopters going over right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's tough because the aviary would be a nice place to go to, but I'm also thinking about if we want to get found, we should probably be seen by those helicopters.
You could try and climb to the top of the aviary.
Yeah, we'll get inside and then climb in.
All right, we'll cut to Bobert and Teddy, who are running along the river. You've probably gotten to the grasslands now.
So I have as part of my gear a prototype health monitoring bracelet.
Yeah,
An Apple Watch?
No, what did I say it was? A Happy Fun Time watch.
A fun watch.
A fun
Happy
watch.
Funko?
And I don't know if this is a little game breaking, but in the watch, I have a tracking device.
I think it would maybe the tracking device would only start if there's an alert on the watch, just to make things a little more difficult. for
Okay.
you.
I smashed the watch.
All right, you smash the watch on the ground. So you emerge into the grasslands before you get this idea. So you can see this like stampede ahead of you. The choppers going. They're like clearly firing like tranks. As you see like dinosaurs getting hit by tranks and like falling to the ground. and you can sort of see the big field in front of you. You can see an aviary over there where maybe if you climb to the top of it, you get the attention of the thing. And you think, oh no, screw it, I'm just gonna smash this watch. You smash it, you just throw it on the ground and stomp on it.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, these helicopters will get us.
Helicopters.
You're hauling for the helicopters.
And we will cut to one of the helicopters. We're sitting amongst...
Sorry, they're helicopters.
Excuse me.
We're hauling ass.
They're branded.
Yeah.
Anyways, in the helicopter, we see amongst these like mercenaries who are shooting all these tranks out of the like doors, sitting in there, probably having some sort of conversation with someone about like, don't use too much. It'll like, you put them into like some sort of cardiac arrest if you use too much on these things. You assume, but you're not a dinosaur doctor. You're just a doctor.
I'm not a vegetarian.
Phil, introduce us to your new character.
I'm not a vegetarian. Good to know.
My name is Dr. Frank Captain, FBI.
Just jamming all the roles into one character. You're like,
Esquire. And I'm a lawyer. Doctor lawyer.
Also a pilot.
No,
I was going to say CPA though.
And
Dr. Captain.
I'm a captain, pilot, and FBI, and a doctor. What was the question?
I was asking you to introduce me to your character, which you've done now. On your you have like a little iPad and you get an alert.
Right.
That, as far as you can tell, Teddy has died. There's no heart rate anywhere. You're getting like an alert, like
Gotcha.
that he's flatlining currently, and a little ping briefly of where he would have been, and then that goes away because you destroyed the watch.
Yeah, I we're wearing the huge headphones, and I talking over the comms to the pilot. Just be like, I got a pin of Teddy. He has had a cardiac arrest.
And it's like you would have seen that it's like at the edge of this clearing by the river. So you can direct them to like swing around.
Jackson, bring the copter down.
Yeah, this guy.
What did you call it again?
A helicopter.
This is a weird accent.
TM.
Jackson, the pilot, will swing the chopper around. So you,
there it is now.
Bobert and Teddy see this chopper swinging around towards you. How's Bobert feeling about just the whole situation? What's going on here?
Just like hasn't talked to a human being and just like, but if Big John's on the island, wants to find Big John because they're in love. And so getting in this copter might not, she might try and get Teddy into the copter, but like then be like, gotta find Big John.
Speaking of Big John and Puppy, you are now in the aviary. There's swaying catwalks, screeches from all around, and obscuring mist for some reason.
oh, what is a scary mist? Is it an odd color? Does it?
No, it's just kind of obscuring. It's very humid in here. And it's because it can't escape. It's just kind of condensing into a mist.
Oh, I thought you said scary, but you said obscuring.
Obscuring,
I was like, a scary mist. That's uncomfortable.
You think if you can get up to those catwalks, you can climb them up to the top. You do see like a little hatch to the outside of the aviary.
Okay, so we can climb up there. I'm a little injured. I've got like little cuts or decent cuts from those dang birds. Can I take a look around to scavenge and see if there's just like a first aid kit on the wall? I imagine in a park like this, they probably have, little stations at different buildings.
Yeah, I'd say you're in relative safety for now. You can make a scavenge roll, but you got to tell Puppy a story.
Okay. Puppy, I didn't always used to be a paleontologist. I actually used to be a popular entrepreneur of a chain restaurant called Big John's. It was a pizza parlor. We also served hot dogs. That didn't go well for me, so I'm here in paleontology now. Decided to ditch that completely. May or may not had a horrific accident involved in one of my restaurants, but
I was a small business owner, so I decided to get a PhD.
That's definitely how it usually works in real life.
Okay. Real clever. Oh, that is solid. That's a 13. Wow, I'm on fire today.
You find something useful. So I think you find a first aid kit. I don't think you have an actual injuries, though.
Oh, really? Because didn't I got like a partial...
Yeah, you didn't get injured, though.
Oh, okay.
But you find a first aid kit. You managed to patch up whatever like scratches you have from going through the jungle.
Yeah, or just like put some stuff in my pockets.
And I think just additionally as you're scouting around, you do find like one of the ladders that goes up to the catwalks. That are about like right now there's like a set you can see is sort of collapsed slightly so you can reach it. It's about like 10 feet off the ground, but the other ones go like higher and higher. It looks like the aviary was maybe undergoing repairs. Some of this is like scaffolding, and you sort of see flitting through the mist some small pterosaurs.
What does a pterosaur look like?
They're like the winged flying reptiles.
Okay, cool. I assume that Puppy can't climb a ladder, right?
No,
Okay.
I'll probably just hang on to you because like I'm so tiny, like you don't need to put me like a pocket.
Okay.
Like a dino papoose.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little baby Bjorn,
You
but
baby-
for a little raptor.
Baby Dino Bjorn.
And you start climbing, though in the mist, you sort of hear the like chirps of the smaller pterosaurs like dying down, and you hear this like clacking sound that sounds like two like boards almost being clapped together. And you see something big moving, like sort of waddling in this like four-legged waddle thing out of the mist in your direction. It's about 20 feet tall. Its head is about 6 feet long. It's a massive, long, sharp beak as a Quetzalcoatlus emerges from the mist. That's what it looks like. It's a huge,
oh my God,
massive thing.
Yeah,
It's got
that
like
thing.
a 10-foot long neck. It's taller than like a T-Rex and is waddling in your direction, clacking its beak in a threatening way and making like these sort of like weird mewling hoot noises.
That thing looks like a child drew it, and then they made it into a like they painted it realistically, like one of those contests. I want to skedaddle up the ladder because like I'm already kind of like at the ladder, like looking, and I see that thing, and I'm like,
aren't these things only like really looking down though?
You are down because you haven't climbed the ladder yet.
It's taller than us.
It's 20 feet tall, so it's up looking near. It doesn't look like immediately down, like it can survey in front of it and stuff.
Oh, it's seen us though, right? Because it's aggressively clacking.
It seems to have seen you. Poppy, this is definitely something you are very afraid of. These things tend to eat small dinosaurs.
Yeah. Poppy is going to... do I have to roll for camouflaging myself into...
I think you can just do it.
Okay, so I'm camouflaged because I'm in the pocket of the doctor, but I'm also changed my feathers to match. So
I guess there would be a hide. Let's make you roll for stuff.
Yeah, let's make me roll for
roll
stuff.
Plus clever. I'll give you a +1 from your camouflage.
Oh, farts. Well, I got a 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you succeed. You are hidden. It will not be able to find or get you. You're safe.
Nice. Yeah, I have +2 to clever, and then you gave me a +1 for the camouflage. So.
But Big John, you still got to get yourself out of the situation.
Yeah, because where did you hide? Are you hiding?
I'm hiding
on me?
just in your pocket.
Okay.
I was gonna say you could also like run up the catwalk.
Oh, maybe I'm running up the catwalk.
I was gonna say that would be better because if I get attacked, then like you'll get chomped
Yeah,
as
okay.
well.
Yeah.
You rolled well for that. I'm just gonna huff it up the ladder.
All right, I think this is a run.
Yeah,
trying to get up
it
here
is.
fast enough and avoid this thing when it ultimately attempts to attack you, Big John.
Yeah, 'cause I can't hide, and I'm not gonna distract. That is a 7.
All right, so you've gotten to a new location, but you're still being pursued, or you escape the threat into a new perilous situation.
I want to escape the threat into a new perilous
All right.
situation. That
So,
big bird's scary.
Running, it's very cinematic as it's like trying to like jab at you, but you're like dodging and rolling, jumping to new catwalks. It kind of like flaps its wings, gets up, and is like still kind of chasing you. And then you get out onto the top of the aviary. It's very creaky, like broken glass. Poppy's there with you. And you can see the like stampede is still going past the helicopters. I think Bobert, as you were still kind of looking for Big John, from where you see the aviary in the distance and you see someone appear out at the top, and you can tell the garish Hawaiian shirt that Big John is always wearing. You just see that in the distance.
You see the giant 10-gallon
But
hat.
there's a dinosaur stampede between you and him. And there's a helicopter coming to land to get you, filled with mercenaries.
Okay, maybe I will get in the helicopter and be like, get to that Big John.
Pilot's like, what is a Big John?
It's a
Big John.
pizza/hot dog parlor. Try the hot dog pizza. It is better than you think it was.
Big John, the new perilous situation, and you're on the top of this aviary. You think you can probably climb down. You can see these helicopters. You see one that's like landing in the distance. It's just like a sense. You see a figure that could it be? You can't tell from this far. You're not sure. But you see standing on either side of this aviary, just like watching the stampede and waiting for their moment, are two T-Rexes.
I want to hide. Is there anything up here that I can hide
right
against?
now,
Not really.
as long as you stay at the top of the aviary, you're fine. You can see like scrambling over the like catwalks below you still is that Quetzalcoatlus. It's having a bit of trouble. It's not a particularly graceful creature. But you will have to get out of this situation at some point. So for now, you don't need to hide from anything. But I'm going to cut back to Teddy and Bobert getting rescued by this helicopter. Bobert said, get that Big John. Is Teddy going to countermand that order?
No. As long as it's just the one helicopter, Teddy's still going to kind of go along the lines of, yes, this is our rescue. And because Teddy also wants to get rescued. So, yeah. Assuming Teddy can't see the T-Rexes, he just sees the stampede. I say, yes, get over the stampede, get to the aviary, and let's get our Big John.
The pilot says we're going to have to land like in front of the aviary. We can't land on top of it. It's not like it won't take the weight of
And
the
you just throw it on
helicopter.
a
Yeah.
ladder.
They don't have a ladder with them. This is not a rescue helicopter. This is a like land, let people out
Yeah.
to like capture the dinosaurs. Yeah, that which the pilot informs like, we didn't bring a ladder. We're not a rescue helicopter. He says it directly contradicting what Teddy told you.
Bobert goes, huh?
I just talk over that. Like, okay, then just get over there.
No, Jackson, you heard Mr. Hawthorne. Do what you can.
We can get over there. We just have to land in front of the thing, and then your friend's just gonna have to climb down.
Everyone just wants to yell.
It all makes everyone's yelling over the sound of the chopper.
Yeah.
Actually
None
saw
of you
a
can see the
helicopter
two
this morning.
T-Rexes, which are probably like tucked away so they can't be seen from the field.
Yeah.
Because they're ambushing.
Yeah.
The chopper takes off, heads that direction, lands in front of the aviary. All seems to be going well.
At some point, I offer a sip from my flask of rare alcohol to Bobert.
Oh, I take a sip because Bobert hasn't had alcohol in at least 6 months for sure.
Would Bobert take a swig or like a sip?
A swig.
Yeah.
For sure.
A generous swig.
You haven't
Also-
had alcohol in 6 months, so it hits you hard.
Yeah.
Whiskey tastes like whiskey, I guess. I feel like.
I would also like to, on the brief fly over, I'd like to tend to Hawthorne's
Yes, that would be great.
superficial wounds here.
Oh yeah, I mean his full-on injury.
Yeah.
You have a,
His-
do you
what
have a
did
doctor
you have,
ability?
scratches?
I wrote slash.
Oh, slashes.
I wrote slashes because I got swarmed.
It
Does that
he
remove
is
the?
a doctor.
Yeah.
Does that remove the injury?
What does your ability say? I think the doctor is the only one that can remove.
Yeah,
injuries.
so basically, I make a roll, but it will remove the
Nice.
cross and injury. I pull out one of those like plastic, like military briefcases, but it's got a plus on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I open it, and it's got 5 smartwatches. And I just take one out and like replace your damaged
Yeah, and
one.
put it back on.
And then pull out like a med kit from within this container and then start like bandaging
Alright, make your roll.
So when I do this, if I have the right equipment, which I do, I have to tell you a story.
Okay.
And then I roll. So the story I tell you is as I'm bandaging you up, it's like, Mr. Hawthorne, have I ever told you why I became a doctor?
No, go on.
Back when I was with the FBI, exploring various paranormal accounts, I decided to expand my horizons of what I could accomplish with this brilliant mind of mine and sought to enlist in medical school and became a doctor, after which I have been employed by you, sir.
Excellent. I knew I hired the best.
And that's a 11. So on a 10 plus, you treat the wound.
Great. I was going to suggest a -1, which would have made a difference just because you're in a helicopter and have limited time. But either way, you do it.
Cool.
So your various slashes and bleeding are patched up for now, and the helicopter lands.
I just want to make a note that it was part of my gear includes a terrible stench. So I fucking stink, just for the record.
Fair.
Like, I haven't had a shower in
Yeah.
6 months, so just wanted to throw it out there. Do with that what you will.
I just pulled myself out of a river. Well, you pulled me out of a river. So it's probably not super.
Just have like wet dog smell.
Yeah.
Mixed with whatever expensive cologne you're wearing.
Yeah.
Ugh. So we land near the aviary?
Land near the aviary. Big John, are you attempting to warn them at all, waving your arms because of the T-Rexes that only you can see?
I definitely want to warn them, but I don't want to yell because that would obviously turn their attention this way. But I think I would start waving my arms and like doing like a T motion and trying to make like an R, but I'd also like kind of do like a big like teethy like and then like 2.
Why does he want to go to the YMCA?
And I think on that is when emerging from the woods, like in a full just charge at the helicopter, is one of the T-Rexes. That's also bellowing roar. What is everyone in the helicopter going to do?
Jackson, go, go, go! Jackson, go!
Jackson, don't just hover there. Ascend, ascend.
He's got to like, he's like, there's not, I can't do it. You see Jackson is like out of the helicopter in a full run already. He couldn't get it powered back up in time. It was already like powered down and slowing. So Jackson is running, unbeknownst to him, into the direction of the other T-Rex.
I have a thing I want to do.
Yep.
So Bobert has like a makeshift spear and is going to try and throw it into the maw open of the T-Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw it into the maw of the T-Rex.
All right, give me a fight roll.
That's plus fit?
It's plus fit, yeah. Sorry, no, without a bonus, or +1 if you have a weapon. So you do have a weapon. You have a makeshift spear. So you have +1 on this.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, I got a 10.
You buy a precious moment for someone to help you.
Oh, nice. Jackson, whatever your name is, get back in here. Get this whirlybird started
Jackson
again.
is gone, but someone else here can help you.
If only
do
there was
something.
somebody else who was a captain.
I guess I'll step in.
Captain and a pilot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, you know that you cannot get this helicopter up in time.
Okay.
It's just, you have a charging T-Rex, you'd have to like turn the helicopter on and like spin it up.
Yeah, I'll grab one of the weapons.
Oh yeah, we have a bunch of mercs on here. Mercs.
Or yeah, I wouldn't if there are other mercs on the chopper, I would order them to open fire. Shoot her!
I think in this case, they can act as your assistant to like take damage for you, but you're probably going to need to make a roll here to fight as well, if that's what you're trying to do. +1, because you have a weapon.
So just straight roll +1. Ooh, 8.
You can choose one of these options. Either you aren't injured or you injure the charging T-Rex.
I injure the T-Rex.
Okay, so you take an injury.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
with
right.
my
Your merc takes
when you suffer an injury.
Yeah. So you shove the merc out and like shoot and shove him out. He does. You see that it actually hits using actual bullets on this time. That's the gun he pulls out, his like sidearm, and shoots. And you can see the T-Rex gets shot and looks injured, but not injured enough to like stop it as it fully just like bites him. He's dead. He's done. You're no longer injured. I don't know how many times can you use that. I'm going to assume as long as you have people, unless it says once per something.
There is a once per game you can perform a safety move with an employee, sharing a story with them as they're another hero. But then it also says when you suffer an injury, you can describe how your employee suffers it for you voluntarily or not. The injury is fatal to them. Describe how it happens. Since they are not a hero, it shouldn't be heroic or epic, but rather silly and or pathetic. Which I think it's silly because I shoved him out. And
I think we covered that. So that's the only time you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bobert is going to grab whatever guns or everything, whatever's available to them in that helicopter, even off of a merc or whatever, and then like tuck and roll out of the helicopter.
Okay. Doctor?
I close it's probably already closed, but my like first aid kit, and I grab a pistol from somewhere, and I follow Bobert into the clearing.
So I think that's both of you are trying to run in this situation.
Yeah.
So when all or some of you act together, the hero in the worst position or with the lowest relevant stat rolls. So whichever of you has the lower fit.
+1 fit.
I have +2.
So
You just want to roll 1 die each?
Oh, we could do that.
you can do that, but it
But it's
takes
my
your
stat.
it takes your
So
stat.
it's +1 to whatever we would roll. 5.
Ooh.
Oh!
11.
All right.
Teamwork.
You were able to run safely to start, I guess, climbing the aviary
Okay.
up from the outside. So you don't go into another like dangerous situation. Old Billionaire's still at the helicopter. There's still a T-Rex.
Oh, is that okay? I didn't know the second one had popped out already.
No,
I was
the
going to
first
say
one is injured, but and it really just bit through the guy. It has bought you a moment to take an action. If you want, I also say that you see Jackson running, and then you see the second T-Rex come out, and now there's 2 T-Rexes here.
Okay, because I was going to say with the moment it bought me, attempt to start the helicopter, but I don't know if that would be enough time to do that.
I mean, you can turn the thing. You can see that it's going to take... You now realize why everyone else ran is because you attempted to start it, and it's starting to spin up, but it's going to take a minute to get up to speed.
Yeah, then I guess I just follow them into the... You went into the aviary?
Yeah.
Climbing or climbing.
Yeah, I follow them.
Give me a run. I think the last mercenary there is like, sir, we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I probably try to start the helicopter, and they're the ones that...
Imagine the aviary looks like the one at Queen Elizabeth Park.
So I rolled a 7. I have a -1 to fit and a -1 to my next fit roll.
Ooh.
Okay, so now you are going to be injured. I think this is just like as the mercenary like pulls you out, you see Jackson get just like killed, gets chomped. You're running. The mercenary like pulls you out. You definitely like twist your ankle in the run. That's your injury as you're trying to run. Mercenary gets eaten by the other T-Rex. You're still running towards the aviary. The threat is still around as you see the second T-Rex is coming to cut off your move to the aviary. What you gonna do?
Ooh. So the T-Rex is between myself and the aviary.
You got one behind you, one in front of you, basically.
I run sideways.
Give me another run roll.
Ooh.
7 -1 is 6.
So you see this is a sequence of events. Billionaire, as you guys are running, attempts to abandon all of you by starting the helicopter.
Yeah.
Gets pulled out of the helicopter by a mercenary and tries to run, kind of sprains his ankle as he's running. Mercenary behind him gets eaten. Now he's sort of surrounded by 2 T-Rexes. And you're just trying to like run sideways. And 2 T-Rexes like converge on you. Like one knocks you to the ground, the other one like just chomps down on you.
Yeah.
And the Billionaire is dead.
Well, I get my death move.
You do get your death move. Oh, yeah, yes, yeah, you can choose.
You always forget those death moves.
I do always forget those death
He
moves.
just wants to kill us so bad.
Die faster.
Bloodthirsty.
So you're running, these T-Rexes are behind you. You're definitely something's gonna happen to you. You one final heroic act, or you're out of commission and you'll survive if the others can get you off the island.
Out of commission.
Okay, I think
Hawthorne must survive.
you get knocked to the ground. You're like fully unconscious. The T-Rex Jackson sits up, not fully dead. Just got, he's like missing a leg. He's just kind of firing with a pistol at the T-Rexes, and they both look up at him, ignoring your fallen body for now, and they like step over you and go and attack Jackson.
Finish Jackson off.
Yeah, and you are sort of conveniently covered by some underbrush.
I got
here.
knocked into the bush.
Yeah.
With just enough legs sticking out that someone could
I
see
mean,
me.
these guys saw where you got knocked. Yeah. And you may choose an unused playbook, and we'll figure out how you come back in.
A rich lawyer.
Yeah, I was tempted to do the lawyer. You must get Hawthorne back at all costs.
Bobert and the doctor, you are now climbing the aviary, and you're able to get up to Big John and Puppy as well.
And Puppy, yes.
Is this our
The
fate?
kid. There's just a kid in the helicopter. No, I won't.
Step up to the table, take back your seat, shaking off the labels, roll up your sleeves. If you wanna be alive, better stop running, wiping tears from your eyes. Step up to the line and take a swing, choosing your weapon, draw your sword, holding up your shield, march on forth, defending all cause, hold the line. Oh, you're killing me. Get up off the concrete, knock them off their feet. Get up, there's no retreat. Friends into enemies, don't waste your time. Forget the apologies, bottom of the ninth. If you're gonna quit on us, better think 2 times. Don't be ridiculous, step up to the mic and make it sing. Choosing your weapon, draw your sword, holding up your shield, march on forward, defending all cause, hold the line. Oh, you're killing me. Get up off the concrete, knock them off their feet. Get up, there's no retreat. Do you wanna be the champion? Wanna win like an Olympian? Do you wanna run like you're the wind? Do you wanna prove you wanna? Oh, you're killing me. Get up off the concrete, knock them off their feet. Get up, there's no retreat. Oh, you're killing me. Get up off the concrete, knock them off their feet. Get up, there's no retreat.
Is this our fated reunion?
This is the fated reunion. You meet on the top of the aviary. Bobert, Big John, how do you reunite?
Bobert runs and goes, Big John!
And Big John runs up, goes, Boberta.
They hug.
They hug. I think Big John would kiss your hand, which is probably grimy.
It's so grimy. It's like, there's like bugs on it and shit. Like, it's the grimy. I'm so grimy from being in this. Never thought I'd see you again, Big John. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so happy to see you too. I fought for my life to come see you one last time. He's also covered in dust and dirt because he's a paleontologist, and I chose the little dusty description.
Yeah.
So like they're equally grimy.
Ah, love it.
A match made in dirt.
New match made in dirt heaven. Well, before we finish off this reunion, let's get the heck off this island. I've been stuck here for too long. You know what I miss? Pizza and hot dogs.
Oh, I will spoil you as much as I can with pizza and hot dogs. Also, by the way, there's another dinosaur down there, and I'm going to like take a little peek down to where the thing was climbing.
Not technically a dinosaur.
Not technically a dinosaur.
But the Quetzalcoatlus is like has made some progress up these. It's like trying to like force open the hatch now with its beak like slamming up against it. And
So
it
we can't.
like it will probably get through soon. So you gotta.
Yeah, we should get out of here. Skedaddle on down.
I guess there's the base camp that
Yeah, we gotta get
that I suppose we would have set up.
Yeah.
All right, so I mentioned that, not to break up this lover's embrace, but there's the base camp that poor Hawthorne.
I think I see his leg down there. Maybe we can drag him back to the
It's
base
twitching
camp.
in the bush.
Yeah. Hopefully it's
Better
not
not
just
risk
his leg.
Your life depends on us just wanting to save you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in whatever direction that the base camp might be. Is it like far from
It's
here?
far, yeah.
Okay.
You guys are like in the middle of the island and it's on the coast.
Is there another way off this island that we would know about?
It's the only one. Theoretically, the helicopter you came here in is your escape.
Okay.
Dr. FBI pilot, man. Do you have anything on you that would maybe help signal us, or like a flare or something that they can see us with?
I have like probably like almost like a pager or some sort of like
Straight up a pager. That'd be so funny. You have like an iPhone, but also a pager.
that we use like for communication
You
amongst
probably have a
our-
radio.
yeah. No, it's a pager.
For some reason, pagers still exist. You just have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a two-way pager.
Yeah, and I send an SOS to any of the mercs who may have.
Right. I think one of the Jeeps that was like following the stampede will pull up. It's just got one guy in it right now. That's our soldier. Please introduce your new character, Kirk.
So the Jeep pulls up and out steps a guy that looks like he came from an Image comic from the 90s, drawn by Rob Liefeld, improbable muscles, gun strapped to every possible surface of his body. I guess responds to the page with his own pager.
Yeah.
OMW.
All right.
So you have arrived. The scene you see is two T-Rexes are like pulling someone you knew as Jackson apart. And you can see these folks up. I don't think you can see Theodore's leg at this point.
Fair.
And pretty much right as you arrive, you're maybe ready to like shout out to them. The Quetzalcoatlus like head like bursts out through the hatch and like kind of breaks the surrounding glass, which falls back into the aviary. And it's like scrabbling itself out onto the top of the aviary.
Well, that is our cue.
Let's run.
Yeah, let's get
All
the
right, you
heck
can
out of here.
collectively run. Whoever has the worst fit rolls.
I have -1.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Oh, that is a 5, guys. A 4.
All right, so you are going to get injured.
I probably fall.
The rest of you will make it to the Jeep. Yeah, as you're all like running and like scrambling down the side of the aviary, the Quetzalcoatlus is like crawling over after you and does take like a stab with its beak at Big John, who's trailing behind everybody, causing you to fall, tumble down. You land. I think you maybe injure your leg in your fall, and you still have to deal with the Quetzalcoatlus before everyone can fully escape. The rest of you have reached the Jeep, though.
What does Bobert look like they're doing once they see Big John get
Run
hit?
and pick Big John up like a baby.
Okay.
And Puppy's just trailing behind, following Big John wherever he goes.
As we're running towards the Jeep, Stu, and like kind of get near the Jeep, where is Hawthorne relative to where we are?
He's like maybe like 100 meters away.
Oh, okay.
Like at the front of the aviary, under some brush, not
Are-
moving.
Are you able
Okay.
to track? Because previously you gave him the new
Yeah,
watch, so
yeah,
it would have gone off.
I don't
with
think your
him.
GPS is accurate to like 100 meters.
You know, he's somewhere around
He's
here.
right below us.
Oh wait, sorry, Wi-Fi's bad. He's like floating around.
Yeah. Oh no, now he's over there. Oh, now he's over there.
It's just that like big
The big, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to start looking around for Hawthorne.
Okay.
I don't know if I saw him. I can't remember, but I'm just gonna try to scout around to see if I can find Hawthorne.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to roll plus steady. This is gonna be a just do it.
Okay, so that's 8, but -1, so 7.
I am going to offer you a hard choice in this case. You have found Hawthorne as you're approaching him, but you err in some way. You fully just like step on a stick and it cracks, and one of the T-Rexes just like wheels around and is like looking at you. So you can either try and get Hawthorne, but you will be in danger, or you can abandon Hawthorne to this T-Rex
Yeah.
and run back to the Jeep, basically.
I stand there for a moment and then say, I will carry on your legacy, Hawthorne. And I run back to the Jeep.
It's weird. He wrote you into his will right before he died.
I think you were like, you stepped on the stick as you were like half pulling him out.
Oh, okay.
So he's more exposed now.
Yeah.
And you run back to the Jeep, leaving him now exposed. The T-Rex is like moving over, wasn't making a real charge, and just like sees a much easier meal, and just sort of picks up Hawthorne and just like gullets him down.
I want to do one quick thing. As I'm being eaten,
Yeah.
his accent that no one that was with him could quite place just completely drops, and he goes, "Oh my God! Ow! Ow! Ow!"
Okay, that totally happens. Big John, you are still being pursued as this Quetzalcoatlus like flits down and like lands kind of heavily near you. Your leg is hurt. You still got away. Bobert's running in your direction to help you.
Yep.
You two connect here. Bobert could maybe try to make a distraction.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Or
What's your
like
plan?
possibly like a take my hand to like help me run kind of
Could do
thing.
that.
I was
Yeah.
gonna pick you up like a baby.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Canonically, Big John is actually not that big.
Yeah. Small to medium John.
It's one of those ironic nicknames.
Yeah. Bobert's huge.
It's the opposite of Little John.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think this is going to be a hold on to your butt if you're just trying to like pick up Big John and run.
Okay. I'm holding on to my butt. Oh, maybe not. I got a 5.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 6. Still not great.
No.
You're also seriously injured. So you turn to run, and this like Quetzalcoatlus that looks really ungainly, almost got a 10-foot neck. You just didn't think it could like move its neck that fast to hit you. And you get like, it basically like stabs into your leg with its beak. You drop Big John, it rolls out of the way. You're both now injured and need to make a run for it, I think.
We got a 3-legged race this situation.
Yeah, we're gonna hold hands and we'll run.
Whoever has the lowest fit rolls here.
Oh, no.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, it's me again. Oh, that's a 2, so a 1. Oh wait, wow, when I grab
Both of you try and run. This is your final injury. So I'm going to remember before I describe things, you get the casualty option. You can make one final heroic act before you die, or you're out of commission. You're unable to do anything, but you will survive.
I think is Bobert also dying?
You're not taking an injury. It's only, so basically it's kind of like the slowest person gets hurt when you
okay.
make the action together. So you were successfully running. Heroic action, or do you want to just be knocked out of commission, saved by Bobert, and your romance can continue if Bobert can escape the island?
Yeah, there's definitely a possibility of escape, I think.
Or you trade lives with Bobert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty romantic. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to give you a little first smooch, and be like, you mean everything to me, but you got to get off this island. You deserve to. And then Big John's going to like drag himself in front of you.
No.
You say that and like push Bobert out of the way and stand in front of it, and like it spears you through the chest with its beak.
Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
And Bobert's able to run to the Jeep
Woof.
as this Quetzalcoatlus finishes off Big John.
Bobert turns to watch this happen. A single tear runs down her face, and she's like, well, I'm a survivor.
Can you play the song?
I'm a survivor.
What's Puppy?
Puppy's also running, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Run away.
If you want, you could take over Poppy. I think that might be the
Yes.
easiest way to take
I was
over.
going to say Puppy sheds a single tear, but that's because their eye is just watering. They're not actually that upset.
They just got some of that dust in their
Yeah.
eyes, literally.
Just shaking their head, blinking a bunch.
Puppy and Bobert run back to the Jeep. So you're all at the Jeep now. Quetzalcoatlus is eating Big John. T-Rex. One of the T-Rexes is eating Teddy. The other one is maybe the thing you need to escape from here.
Well, I have a special move called Kill or Be Killed, which is when you open fire on a dinosaur or group of dinosaurs, roll steady.
I think in this case you can open on one of them. They're
On
not
one of
acting
them?
as a group in this case.
Okay. Well, because I want to stop that one from coming after us, basically.
All right. So everyone's in the Jeep telling you to go, and you're like, 1 sec.
Or I could just be in the back of the Jeep.
Yeah.
All right.
You pull out-
You guys run up. I yell, Doc Cap, take the wheel.
All right.
And then help Bobert and kind of get freaked out by this tiny baby dinosaur that just climbs in after Bobert.
You pull out your unreasonably large
Yes.
rifle and roll Kill or Be Killed.
That is a 10 plus 2 is 12. So on a hit, I gun them down.
All right, you unload this it's like a
The bullets are like the size of your
Yeah.
forearms.
There's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
a minigun on the back of the Jeep.
and you gun down this T-Rex. Everyone just feels a bit of sadness as this great beast
Not
of the
Greg.
past. Not Greg, but everyone else dies here.
My dinosaur empire.
The other T-Rex looks up from his meal, looks at its mate, dies, looks at the Jeep, and you get a feeling that this T-Rex has just promised itself it will kill you.
It's out for vengeance.
Let's go.
Yeah, I hit it. I punch it.
You punch it. T-Rex is chasing you now.
I shift 6 times for some reason, and
It's like automatic, but you're still like shifting like a shit ton.
I punch it and go into the, I don't know, I guess in the general direction of where the base camp
I
is.
think you're able to drive fast enough away. At some point, you're going to just stop and get a lay of the land, I think, to find your way back to the base.
Okay. I can probably do that. Take a moment's pause to survey the surroundings, see which direction.
I'm reloading the minigun and my handgun.
So you
and
do
the
need to
rifle
tell a
and-
story here, Doctor.
What would be relevant? I tell a story of the time that I was terrified.
right now.
And that's how I shit my pants for the first time, but not the last.
Never. I've never been terrified. That's the twist. No, I tell a story of how I was operating on my partner while we were in a firefight.
Romantic partner or FBI partner?
Both.
Both.
My partner took a
Also your business partner.
Yeah. Also you owned a restaurant together.
Yeah.
You're also a chef.
took a gruesome wound during our firefight, and I had to kind of perform some medical care in the midst of this combat exchange, but I made a fatal mistake causing her death. And as a result, I decided to change professions and become a pilot and fly across the skies to, get away from this treacherous land before returning to the Hawthorne company. And I roll clever, right?
Oh, no.
That's Snake Eyes.
No.
Almost.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
So you discover
5.
5, yeah.
an imminent peril. T-Rexes are faster than you thought.
Oh, shit.
You've stopped here, and you hear, as you're looking at, you're telling the story, you end the story, and it is punctuated with that the bellowing T-Rex roar from Jurassic Park as it emerges from the trees and starts barreling directly towards Greg.
I mean, kill or be killed is not a one-time use thing.
Let me see.
It just literally
like-
whenever you...
But
Skeptical.
you do have to roll.
Yeah, I have to
well.
roll clever for it. It's not a thing that happens. Just whenever I shoot a dinosaur,
Yeah.
I roll clever.
Oh, yeah, it's on 7 to 9. Use
Yeah.
too much ammo.
Yeah. And then fail, I just straight die. There's
Yep.
no injuries.
Make a roll.
9.
So you run out of ammo.
Yeah.
Does it still gun it down?
Yes, on a hit you gun them down. On a 7 to 9 you use too much ammo, you're empty.
Okay. You do gun it down, but you've run out of ammo, and you guys still don't know where you're going. So you realize you're quickly, the T-Rex is dead again. Everyone again feels the deep sadness in them.
Except for Greg.
Except for Greg.
Except for Puppy also. Puppy's
Yeah.
like, woo
I
wee.
guess so.
Puppy's maybe a little concerned with this guy that's just killing dinosaurs left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You might not like this guy. And you're still, in the middle of nowhere, not sure where to go.
Maybe since Bobert is a survivor and has been on this land for a long time, can roll to get a lay of the land maybe and see if she can recognize which way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got to tell a story.
So when I was here all by my lonesome, I fashioned many a thing out of twigs, including a life-size dummy of Big John.
A life size.
A life-size dummy out of twigs and coconuts, and it was my only friend while I was here. We spent many a night lovemaking. Oh no, 3.
Same thing what I rolled. Damn it.
Yeah. Then what? Snake eyes.
You got lost in reminiscing about...
Yeah, but making sweet love to
Yeah.
a life-size dummy and twigs and coconuts.
All right, so there's another failure, which means more imminent danger. As a shadow falls over the Jeep. Following the T-Rex was that Quetzalcoatlus, the one that killed Big John.
No,
And it
son of a bitch.
swoops down, landing on with a thud on the top of the Jeep, and its beak penetrates down into the Jeep. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm just going to drive.
Okay,
I just pick a direction and go.
Give me a just do it, roll steady to attempt to start this Jeep up and go.
Mixed. Oh, no, but -1. So
Oh,
6.
no.
Unmissed. Well, you know what happens. You are going to start it. You're trying to, it's like, again, the engine's funny. These Jeeps are knockoff. They're not actual Jeep brand Jeeps. They're Jorp. Yeah. You see on the thing, you see on the steering wheel, Jorp. As you're trying to start, and the beak comes through and like stabs you into your leg and you take an injury.
Okay.
And you do not get the Jeep started. What's everyone else doing?
I think Puppy's going to camouflage next to Bobert because Puppy can't do much else besides just like run.
Run, hide. Yeah. Bobert will maybe try and Jesus take the wheel and try and get the Jeep started since you seem incompetent. Can't
You
get
would
this
need to
Jeep
shove the doctor out of the driver's seat.
I shove the doctor out of the driver's seat into the back.
Okay.
Or into passenger or
The
whatever.
passenger, yeah.
And what is the...
This is going to be just do it. So roll steady.
Just do it. Oh, fuck. 6. I die.
Our luck has run out.
Yeah, we got all the good rolls out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you kind of have to get out of the Jeep to get to the door to like move him. You're trying to do all that and you shove the doctor into the passenger seat and then you like look up and the thing is like looking at you. It's still got a Hawaiian shirt hanging from its beak. And then its beak just kind of closes over Bobert.
Oh no.
With enough crushing force to, I guess, well, actually, no, sorry.
Once again,
Heroic the casualty. Once again, forgot. So you're looking up, you see this thing, Hawaiian shirt hanging from its beak, and you can choose one final heroic act or to be out of commission.
I will choose one final heroic act, and maybe because of my terrible stench, this thing is knocked maybe back a little bit, like distracted.
Okay, so as it like bites down on you, killing Bobert, and then it like recoils and like scuttles off of the Jeep because of the like horrible taste and scent it's just encountered.
Yeah.
Buying the rest of you time to get this Jeep started. I think we can make a run roll with this, or just do it. Whoever's got the lowest steady, though, will roll, because I think this is still a perilous situation.
I'm
have
a
a
baby
mi-
dinosaur. I have a -1.
I have also -1.
I have a +2.
Should do
So.
halfsies.
Yeah, let's do it.
I got 5.
I got a 1.
4. Yeah, we got like a 5 total.
God damn it.
Because it's not just who has the lowest roll, it is also the person I think is in the most perilous situation. I think is you with a horrible wound in your leg.
Okay.
So what I think happens here is you've failed, but the rest of you technically succeed by this. I think Greg gets into the front seat and just guns it.
Greg's intimately familiar with jorps.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Intimately?
Intimately.
Oh no.
floor it, kind of spins a bit. And in that spinning, the doctor is thrown out. And you, of course, have your casualty thing. We also didn't ask what Bobert's deepest, darkest secret. Same with Big John when they died.
Oh,
I feel Bobert's was the coconut and twig.
yeah, already told him.
Already revealed. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But Doctor, what is your darkest secret or unfulfilled hope?
Oh, okay. I'm a gonzo here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you get to choose heroic act or just be out of commission.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to choose a heroic action, and I'm going to say that my darkest secret is that all my credentials were just from online
Correspondence schools or
That was
whatever.
gonna be me too. I was gonna be like, his PhD in paleontology is not real.
Yeah, there's a brief, those like montage flashbacks that happen where like when something is revealed, it's like post fact, it's like it all clicks, and there's like snippets of what happened, like me shifting 6 times, me trying to like start the car,
Unable to.
and it's like
Your surgery on your partner
Yeah.
going badly
Yeah.
because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Trying to fly the helicopter
Yeah.
earlier. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, it's all just like online,
It all clicks.
and I'm
University of Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I think you pick yourself up on the ground of being thrown from the Jeep and just like charge at the Quetzalcoatlus.
I still have this pistol that I grabbed from the helicopter, and I just run into the embrace.
You fire at it, but you again have no training, so every shot misses as you charge. But it's enough to buy time for the Jeep to get away.
Okay.
And then it just kills you
Cool.
and flies off with your body. And we're approaching the end, so I think this is just the Jeep now. It's either Greg and Puppy escape back to the base camp, unless you want something else to happen on the way. We have a bit of time.
I'm just eyeing Puppy the whole time. I'm like, why is this dinosaur in here with me? I don't murder it, but I'm not interacting with
stuff.
it.
Puppy wants to murder Greg. Just kidding. No, Puppy sits in the front seat and is also eyeing Greg. We're both just like trigger fingers.
I would say
ready.
maybe to add an extra scene. Puppy, I think as you're driving down this road, you see, as you're like sort of doing a little face off, you see a few creatures sort of running alongside. Just they're more like curious than hunting. You see a pack of velociraptors, and you know if you make the right calls, they might try and come and help you.
The Jeep's topless, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. I was gonna say puppy rolls down the window, like hits the button.
Yeah, you sort of step on it. You're like, oh, these things are pretty smart. So I read about that. It's rolling down the window. Must want like a dog wants to stick its head out.
Yeah.
And puppy makes some noises to say hello.
Okay, you now see behind the Jeep behind the Jorp. A couple of, and you now realize Puppy is bigger than you maybe expect a velociraptor to be. That's because Puppy is a Utah raptor. You see these 8-foot tall raptors come out of the trees following you behind. There's 2 of them behind you. What do you want to do?
I shove Puppy out of the Jorp.
Okay, you let out a little screech, and then you see, you see another one emerges in the road ahead of you. You don't want to impact. This is like a hitting a moose.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. Take evasive maneuvers. Is that just do it?
Very Star Trek of you.
I think this would be a just do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Luck has run
5,
out.
6, 7, 8.
I'm going to offer you a hard choice here. You either have to stop the Jeep or you're going to roll it. But if you roll it, you'll hit the raptor, and that'll at least be one raptor down.
I mean, the same result either way. Just one of them takes out a raptor. So let's roll that Jorp.
All right, you roll the Jorp. This is going to hurt you. So you don't have any injuries yet, do you? This is going to give you an injury, I think, from rolling the Jorp. But you take out a raptor.
Rolled Jorp.
You pull yourself out of the rolled Jorp, and you can see these 2 raptors with Puppy in tow, stalking towards you down the thing.
I'm assuming I can't use my kill or be killed anymore,
No.
so I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna run.
You can attempt to fight them just regular if you want. What would Greg do?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight them just regularly.
Okay, you don't have a weapon, so just
No.
roll straight.
Fisticuffs.
Oh,
That is a
one.
6.
You're like, all right, let's do this. I think it doesn't count as a weapon for the roll. You pull a knife. And you're
Yeah.
like, all right, let's do this.
Let's
and then you
do
just hear growling from either side
Yeah.
of you. You're like, oh.
Immediately eaten.
The 2 raptors just attack you from the side. But Puppy's reunited with their pack.
Puppy makes a cute cooing noise, and then goes up and starts munching on Greg
Yeah.
immediately.
And here's a song. Oh, wait. Back. There's moves that we do at the end of this.
Oh, okay.
Have to do with if no one escaped from the island. There's some stuff that we do.
Well, Puppy takes Puppy's family to the home
Yeah.
base, and then who knows what happens.
A pack of Utah raptors just decimates the base camp,
But then
freeing the other dinosaurs.
the Utah Raptors take the helicopter back to whatever
Yeah.
city we're from, and then we just wreak havoc.
So this is something for each character to do. So this is the never to return roll. When you fail to escape the island, either because you died or were left behind, roll plus the number of stories you told over the course of your adventure, and then the result will depend.
Per character?
Per character, yeah.
Okay.
I think we can just do it for one roll total per player, let's say. I think that'll just make it faster.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Yours will be different as well, Shane, because you are safe at last as Puppy.
Yeah. Oh,
Boxcars.
Yeah.
I got 2 good rolls when I didn't need them.
Yeah, I got 12.
I got a 15.
Okay, so
Whoa.
all of you get to choose another player to say a positive impact you had on the world,
Oh.
even though you died.
I choose Big John.
Okay. Big John says something about
Hawthorne.
you.
Hawthorne, how did we positively impact the world?
Hawthorne poured a lot of money into Dr. Captain's research, and those prototype fitness bracelets, or what were they?
Yeah.
The monitoring bracelets go on to revolutionize the medical field.
Ooh.
Very cool. What about something for one of Kirk's characters? You can choose which one you want to have had a positive impact on.
I mean, there's no way that Greg made a positive impact to anything and anywhere. So Hawthorne, Taylor.
Hawthorne actually turned in all the poachers that he used to get the ivory. It was not a coup, but it was a sting operation the whole time. So you didn't actually make any money. What you were doing was working there with the governments, and they were paying you to tell on these guys. So they helped catch her.
I was going to say, or they were all his competitors, and he just turned on them.
Either or.
Either way.
I like the
Yeah.
idea of all the poachers getting
It ended the ivory trade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Effectively.
some way or another.
Yeah.
And someone for
Yeah, I asked Big John to
Bobert. Yeah.
Say something about Bobert.
how Bobert impacted the world positively.
Okay, I think after your death, news of our love story breaks out across the world, and there's a film that's created about you, and you get like an amazing casting, and it's like a huge hit, and everybody wants to be like you, and people start doing those reality TV shows where they get dropped on the Dino Island to try and survive. And there's like
some sequel potential. Really appreciate that.
And also, there's like a scholarship in your name for like outdoor skills. And,
amazing!
Yeah, you become famous post death.
I'm like what's a guy who drinks his own piss?
Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Survivorman.
Survivorman.
And for Puppy, Cheyenne, I'd like you to roll the safe at last roll. Just roll the number of stories you told over the course of your adventure. I think you can roll the +1 for the story that Big John told in this case.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens.
A 9 total.
All right, so describe something, an image or memory that Puppy will carry with them from their time on the island with the humans.
Eating Greg.
I think Puppy's gonna remember that somewhere back there, Big John had a big like bag full of treats. And Puppy's gonna be like, those treats were really good, and wants to share them with their family. So Puppy's probably gonna go back and be like, damn, those treats were good. You know when it's like a kid tries chocolate for the first time, and they get that look in their eyes, like, I'm never gonna forget sugar. Puppy's never gonna forget those liver treats for sure.
Amazing.
And now this pack of Utah Retros has a taste for liver. So on that note, here's a song from a band we like.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Sure, everything is fucked. Being alive can take so much, but so many miss you. I used to fear nothing, but I don't fear nothing anymore. All I wanna do is die with you. All I wanna do is die with you. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I think we need to dance it out in the street now to dream and shout. All the people on cue. I used to feel nothing, don't wanna feel nothing anymore. All I wanna do is die with you. All I wanna do is die with you. Something used to hunt for me in the darkness. Something no one could see. Something tried to bury me in the darkness. Something no one could see. Something used to hunt for me in the darkness. Something no one could see. Something tried to bury me in the darkness. Tried to bury me, tried to bury me. I used to fear nothing. Now I don't fear nothing. All I wanna do is die with you. All I wanna do is die with you. All I wanna do is die with you. All I wanna do is die with you.
That was Hillsburn with their song Die With You. And also in this episode, you heard You're Killing Me by Paper Lions. If you like this Dino-tastic episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever your podcast app is and give us a rate or a review. If you want to go the extra mile, you can also support Dungeon Punks on Patreon. For $5 a month, you can get talkback episodes, early access to these episodes, bonus games, and more. Check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. You can also hit up our Discord channel to chat or find us on Twitter, Instagram, all the other socials that are popping up. Links will be in the description of the episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.